Showdown. Oh, well, where do we start? Alton Park, really good for Taz. You know, a win for Taz there is it's fantastic. It's always been a circuit where he's struggled a little bit, but we seem to have got that one cracked now, so that was great. Jason, I mean, he had a second and unfortunately a couple of tips off. Donington, weather played a big part, didn't it? Both those wet races, the lads just needed to finish, bring it home, get some points. Fortunately, there was an issue with Taz's, which was out of anyone's control. And obviously, you know, in the dry race, Taz did a mega job, come through the pack, won the race, absolutely fantastic. Jason went with the zero tyre. Track temperature was down a little bit, and that was probably the safe choice. And I don't think it paid off. And yeah, you know, same again. Good on one side, not as good on the other.
Went into Alton Park. Honestly, thought I was going in second best to the Showdown. I was ill on the Sunday. I had a broken hand and broken wrist from Silverstones and being 30 points down. I honestly thought I was going there to finish 5th in every race, and it completely turned on its head. Came away with a 2-point lead. Jason had 2 DNFs. And yeah, then went into Donington with a points lead that I didn't expect to have. The weather was a little bit mixed, but I just wanted to try and leave there, even if it was equal points, or just have some kind of grasp of the championship still. And yeah, managed to extend it a lot in the dry race on Sunday, and then unfortunately had a technical problem in the second race, which shortened that championship lead a little bit, but still left with 10 points and coming into the last round with an advantage that no one else has got.
We left Silverstone, mixed weekend, obviously Saturday's incident, then winning on Sunday, which was a really great result for us. And then yeah, we went from there into the new part of the season, basically the Showdown. So went to Alton Park, was looking forward to it. I'd won a lot of races there in the last sort of 12 months. And it was just an odd weekend, you know. I didn't have a great feeling on the bike. Race 1 on Saturday, got to the front, comfortable leading. I had a slight problem in the race, which I was trying to get around, and unfortunately crashed with 2 laps to go, which was unexpected, caught me off guard. You know, lost 25 points in one race. Saturday, bounced back with a second, which was really good. And then again, crashed in race 3. 2 crashes out of 3 races. The first races of the year where you actually lose 25 points for a crash. Went from 2 weeks before, 106-point lead to 2 points behind in the championship. So that was sort of the start of a bit of a hard spot for us, really. We went from there, back-to-back weekend, straight to Donington Park. All I wanted to do was beat Taz because I knew the point situation, and I achieved that. I'd done that, stayed on 2 wheels, which would have been really easy to crash. We've seen so many crashes in that race. Unfortunately, put us back on the grid for race 2. We didn't really get a good lap time. I went with the harder tyre option, which maybe was right, maybe was wrong. Once the tyre warmers came off, I seen pretty much everybody was on the X tyre. Got caught in the middle of the pack. So I just got in the mid pack race, which is just savage. You know, it was just felt like we were playing bumper cars. Managed to finish 9th. Got some points, but lost a huge chunk to Taz, which was obviously pretty bad. And then went into the last race and it rained again, and knew I just had to finish. And we did that to give ourselves a chance at Brands, to be honest.
I really enjoyed the 2 weeks off because I got to speak to some great people like Michael Laverty, Dad, Rob Mack, Neil Hodgson, people that have like been there and had experience of it all. And Dad probably has been the key person. Obviously I live with him, so I'm there every day, but the advice he's given me, it's not like he sat me down and taught me through it. He just says little bits, and whether I take it on board or not is my decision. So having these people there supporting me and behind me is only a good thing for me.
Silverstone took it out of me with the crash. Then going back-to-back weekends was difficult, so I needed a break, which I've had. It's been a really good 2 weeks. I come here to Brands with a clear head. All I want to do is win the races again. I don't care about anything else. For sure, the championship is the main target, but as we've seen, we have no control over that. You know, it is what it is, and to achieve the end goal, we have to have small goals to get to that point, which is to win the races this weekend. It's going to be tight, it's going to be competitive, it's going to be tough, and we're going to have our best performance of the year to win the championship. No matter what happens, we've had an amazing year. So To get to the end, to be champion would be amazing. If it happens, fantastic. If it doesn't, we've done the best job we can, and what will be will be.
I'm not great at maths, and a lot of people know that. And me trying to figure out points before the first race, there's no point. For me, I've just got to treat Friday, Saturday as completely normal weekend, and yeah, fingers crossed I'm in a better position and can have a bit more of a relaxing Sunday. We're all close in points. The 4 of us are within 1 race win, and it's coming down to who the best rider is this weekend, really, and yeah, best man wins, really. So we've just got to concentrate on myself, keep one eye on them maybe on Sunday, but for now just focus on my weekend, and the rest will take care of itself, really.
We have to just work like we have done. Don't think about this the last round or the first round, whatever it is. It's just race by race, and I need to score 10 points more than Tarran this weekend to win the championship. I need to stay ahead of Christian. I need to stay ahead of Tommy. It's not just one. It's not just me and Taz. You know, there's 4 of us realistically that can win the title, and you know, to do that we have to win the races.
What's at stake? Everything's at stake this weekend. It's 5 years of work. You know, a lot of the people in this team have been with us from the start, and yeah, it's been a long road, hard road, and yeah, it'll mean the world.
Welcome to Brands Hatch for this fantastic final weekend of the Bennetts British Superbike Championship, the final showdown, the chance for one rider to make history in this Quattro Group round of British Superbikes.
Race 1 of the final weekend of the Bennetts British Superbike Championship. Tarran Mackenzie forcing his way by at turn 1. A duel to the flag was what was imminent. Checkered flag time, Mackenzie and Bridewell from Christian Iden. Neil Mackenzie, dad of Tarran, very happy. Not quite as happy as his son, perhaps.
Oh, I love you.
I just had a heart rate of 160.
Shows yours, obviously.
To be 22 points in front is amazing, but it's there's 50 up for grabs tomorrow, so anything can happen. But yeah, just in a really good place, and sleep well tonight.
Sleep well tonight. Congratulations.
Thank you.
How does it feel?
To worry. Terrible. Terrible.
As in?
I just didn't have any regret.
Right.
get that start again and away. All right. Come on, kid.
The 32nd race of 33. Who was it going to be from the start line?
Come on, Jay, search through. Go on, get through, get through.
While Mackenzie just honed in on Bridewell.
Come on.
Up towards Druid's corner. Mackenzie hit the front again.
Oh, go on.
Tension in the McAMS Yamaha pit was palpable. Bridewell, though, we thought might not have the pace to keep with Mackenzie, but he did and forced Mackenzie into a massive slide. Mackenzie, though, ran it really wide into the final corner. Got the cutback underneath the slightly wide Tommy Bridewell. And the Yamaha man drove it to the flag to win the championship and the race. Much for the McAMS team's pleasure it was.
British champion!
Cheers, driver. I wanted it to make it exciting. I didn't want to finish sixth.
Oh, mate.
I didn't want to just go to the next one and roll around in 10th.
No.
I just wanted to win and get it out of the way and go have a drink off the way.
4 years driver.
Yeah.
From call. Yeah, but on the superbike. From call to winning it.
I took your championship away in 2016. I should have given you one in 2017. So it's just 4 years time I've done it.
Brilliant, mate. Cheers, mate.
After, I'll see you after.
Cheers.
Well done, Sam.
Thank you.
Come on!
Thank you. Cheers.
Ladies and gentlemen, your 2021 Bennetts British Superbike Champion, Tarran Mackenzie!
Honestly, I don't cry, and I feel like I'm going to cry, so...
Good for TV!
In 2016, I won the British Supersport Championship, and it was against Steve Rogers, and it went down to the last race, and I won it. And then I signed for Steve Rogers the week after I won to go to his team to do British Supersport again, to retain my title and have a title fight. And I did the first 3 rounds. I'm not blowing smoke up my ass, but I won the first 6 races. And at that point, I had an amazing opportunity to go to Moto 2, and I had to take it. and it was tough, but when I came back in 2018, I promised that I'd win him a British Superbike Championship.
Wow, what a weekend. Obviously we came leading the championship. It was not over, there was a lot to be done. I don't think I've slept a great deal in the last 2 weeks, to be honest with you. Especially not when we got here. I mean, obviously, you know, we was up against it. Taz did have a bit of a lead, but not a great deal. Yeah, I mean, it's been a massive roller coaster of emotion.
Tommy pushed me really hard. I think I pushed him as well, but yeah, to get the job done in that second race, it was like a dream come true, and I could almost relax a little bit going into the last race. But yeah, it's just a bit surreal for it to have all come about like this after only taking the championship lead with 3 rounds to go, and managed to maintain it, and yeah, just can't ask for much more.
As a season as a whole, if you look at it from first round to last round, you know, I've had an amazing year. I've won 11 races in one season, which is just, I never thought I'd do that. I never thought I'd achieve that. We've had my best year in the championship. To finish 3rd overall is obviously a little bit disappointing, but you know, if you piece it together and look at what we've achieved throughout the year, it's been a good year.
Jason, wow, what can you say? You know, he's won 11 races this year. I think he's had 22 podiums, and I think today was his 50th career podium. So yeah, he's had an absolutely fantastic year. You know, he should be proud of what he's achieved. You know, and unfortunately only one person's going to win, and you know, it wasn't him, but he'll have a good go again, I'm sure, next year.
I owe a lot to Jason because he pushed me hard on weekends that I was struggling on, and he kept me motivated. This season's been amazing. Had the most wins I've ever had, most podiums, and to win the championship in the second race, and then managed to do the triple of the weekend. Just ended this season, yeah, just over the moon.
Oh, what can I say? What a way to win it, you know, Tarran winning all 3 races. And I did say last year, you know, we needed the bigger trophy. Well, here is the bigger trophy. Yeah, what a way to win it.
You may have seen the McAMS logo at your local motorcycle dealer or workshop. You may have seen one of our vans on the roads of the UK. You may even have seen McAMS at a British Superbike round. But who are McAMS and what do we do? McAMS is one of the UK's largest accident management companies, helping over 3,000 motorcyclists every year to get back on the road after a non-fault accident. So what is a non-fault accident? Well, as the phrase suggests, it's an accident that wasn't your fault. You may have been hit at a roundabout or a junction. You may have been hit from the rear at a set of traffic lights, or your bike may even have been damaged whilst parked in a car park. If you've called us instead of your insurance company, or your local garage has given you our details, if McAMS can help you with your claim, we aim to get you back on a motorcycle within 24 hours. You may need your bike to commute to and from work. It may be your only form of transport. It's not all about the bike though. What about you? You may have been injured in the accident. But don't worry, call McAMS and we can help. Now you know a bit more about McAMS. So if you have a non-fault accident, call McAMS or visit your local motorbike shop.